If you're a developer looking to go freelance or start an agency in 2024, pay close attention. Mastering the key challenges and opportunities ahead could make or break your success. First up, the big disruptor, AI integration into software development. While AI offers automation, there are valid concerns around security vulnerabilities and whether AI can truly match human creativity. As a freelancer, you'll need strategies for prudently leveraging AI's potential while ensuring your code remains secure and innovative. Another major focus in 2024 is upskilling to stay ahead of the curve, with demand surging for niche expertise in areas like cybersecurity, cloud, blockchain, and more. Continuous learning is non-negotiable. Freelance clients will pay premium rates for developers who've mastered the latest specialties. Speaking of which, overall developer demand is booming, projected to grow 13% fueled by AI, cloud, and big data adoption. But intense competition for those roles means you must differentiate yourself through diversified expertise. Now, what big companies have started doing is hiring internationally. Because of remote work, there's such a thing as the borderless talent pool. Basically, developers in the middle of nowhere, places you haven't even heard of, like Nepal, they can make as much money as someone in the United States, if they have the correct expertise, communication skills, and so on. But it also requires strong collaboration skills to effectively partner with global distributed clients and teams. Navigating these trends will be a crucial skill for freelance developers looking to maximize their income, flexibility, and control in 2024 and beyond. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the specific challenges and how to turn them into profitable opportunities as a freelancer and then eventually also as a business owner. One of the biggest disruptors developers will face in 2024 is the increasing integration of artificial intelligence into software development life cycles. While AI-powered tools promise to automate mundane tasks and boost productivity through code suggestions and generation, this powerful technology also brings significant challenges. A major concern is whether AI can truly match the creative spark and innovative problem-solving abilities of a human developer. Sure, AI may be able to crank out functional code by analyzing patterns in existing software, but can it conceive groundbreaking new approaches that leapfrog what's come before? Many are skeptical that today's AI can match the intellectual dynamism of a very good developer. Even if the creativity gap can be narrowed, there are valid fears around the security implications of AI-generated code. While time-saving, the blind adoption of AI-written software could open up dangerous vulnerabilities if not carefully validated. Malicious actors could potentially exploit AI systems to insert backdoors or other security holes. As developers, you must treat AI-generated code with the same scrutiny as anything written by hand, and it's very easy to become very lazy if AI does, let's say, 75% of the work for you as a developer. Additionally, managing and integrating AI into existing development workflows raises new operational complexities. Developers will need to learn new tools and processes for reviewing, testing, and implementing AI-generated solutions alongside human-written code. This introduces yet another layer of technical debt to manage on already overburdened plates. So what are some strategies for mitigating risks when working with AI? So these may include human code review, rigorous security testing for AI-generated software, controlled rollout processes, and developing AI governance frameworks for bigger companies. And I honestly think that stuff is boring. I like to work with smaller ones. Those who successfully navigate this challenge can gain a significant competitive edge, especially if you're a freelancer in the job market, or if you're an agency working with enterprise clients. As software continues eating the world, developers are being asked to do more with less time and resources. High workloads and increased customer demands represent a significant pain point heading into 2024. With companies in every industry scrambling to modernize their technology stacks, building new customer experiences, and race ahead of competitors, the pressure on development teams has gone into overdrive. Aggressive deadlines, constant rework, mass firings to meet evolving requirements, and a never-ending flurry of unplanned support issues create an unsustainable environment of chaos and burnout for a lot of people who are perhaps not made out for this industry or who should change the way they work and the way they approach this whole thing. Customers have become accustomed to rapid innovation cycles and don't hesitate to take their business elsewhere if their needs aren't immediately met. This amplifies demands on developers to flawlessly execute under severe constraints. Even as workloads increase, there's zero tolerance for delays, bugs, or cutting corners on the quality front, especially because investors are being super picky right now into which companies they put their money into. Moreover, bridging the communication divide between technical and non-technical stakeholders poses its own challenges. Developers must deftly translate complex concepts, manage unrealistic expectations, and push back diplomatically yet firmly to create shared understanding and buy-in. So to remain sane in this absolute chaos and quick developments that are faster than ever, the key is to develop strong prioritization, time management, and work-life boundary setting skills. Saying no to low-impact work, negotiating reasonable deadlines, and fiercely protecting focused coding time must become non-negotiable habits. So those who can ride this overwhelming wave of demands without sacrificing productivity or quality will be extremely valuable and well compensated into 2024 and beyond. But make no mistake, burnout mitigation through sustainable work practices should be top priority for every developer. Now, what is an alternative route? So if you go down the freelancer route, you're still gonna have to deal with a lot of the stuff that we talked about in this video. However, you can start with clients that are at a smaller scale, and even reasonably simple improvements in the automation of their business can lead to massive improvements in their business overall. And these clients can still afford 4 and 5 and even 6-figure fees for automation. Another thing you can do is, after you started freelancing, is to sell team members time. So you hire developers from Eastern Europe and Asia, and you pay them $1,500 for their monthly, salary, and then you sell their time to North American and European companies. And these developers can be almost just as good, or if not better in many cases, than any developer you can find in the West. So as such, there's a huge opportunity for people, especially if they don't speak English very well, to sell their work, review their code, and sell their work to North American and European markets. So if you want to do this, the best way to start is to follow the instructions in the video below this video. There's a whole playlist with instructions on how to get started as a freelancer. We prefer to use freelancing platforms, not as a way to get cheap work, but as a way to get the best clients on there, to get the whales, and then to transition from that, once you have the clients, to actually hiring people and so on. So watch the videos below. They explain exactly how to go through this process, and this will allow you to create more leverage. That way, it's not just your time, it's not just pressure on you to perform that generates income for you. So if you're interested in that, click on the description and then watch the playlist on how to get started as a freelancer and agency owner. Now, what are the steps after that? Maybe you say, oh, but I want to build a product. Yeah, cool. So for building a product, it's better first to build an agency, because an agency has lower barrier of entry. It doesn't require hundreds of thousands of dollars in investment. You don't have to go find impossible investors that are going to ask 50% of your business. You could just do it yourself, bootstrap it. And then once you have the team skills and money to do it, you can build a product in the future. All right, so if you're interested in all this and you want to learn how to do it, there's a video list in the description. See you in the next video.